Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about that big ban news. That's right, for Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. And of course, I'm Jade Monkey. Okay, exciting news coming through and some relief. I know, right? How many times have we been out there playing on Rust Console Edition and some dude, some clowns out there just beaming you with like ridiculous range with an M249, hitting every shot or every other shot at ranges that should be impossible in a consistent fashion? How many times have we had mouse and keyboard fools just out swipe us, or out, I guess the word would be out flick us in certain scenarios, and it's just like, hey man. And then even worse, we have these giant Zergs also using this non-stop. And it seems like everybody's on this stuff, right? Using these cheats, these devices to get an advantage. And I'm here to tell you, we've got some relief, and it's fantastic news, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over Double 11's official stance on this. I know we've covered this before, but I think this is very pertinent. So Double 11's official stance on this: third-party devices. The use of third-party devices to gain an unfair advantage in Rust Console Edition has been a concern for the community since the game's release. These devices include mouse and keyboard converters for console play, as well as scripts that minimize weapon recoil and enable the use of macros. We understand the frustration this causes for those who just want a fair and fun competitive experience, and we're committed to finding new solutions. Onward. Hopefully you guys can read that up there. To combat this issue, we will continually be improving our auto detection system and developing new ones. We will not disclose when or how these systems will be implemented, but we assure you that we are taking the issue seriously. Additionally, the introduction of community servers in the future will offer server owners the ability to restrict access to players suspected of using third-party devices. They're already collecting the information, providing server owners the tools they need to help fight against this unfair practice. So I think it's worth noting, we've had this comment quite often, and you might even see it under this video. They'll be like, you can't detect these, and the ban wave is a myth, and blah, blah, blah. We've already seen trickle effects of this happening. Some people have already been getting banned, but it's going to get even better. Not only with community servers, as they're saying here, but it's going to get even better. And I think they're going to dial it in too. Because remember, we've got the game level, and then we have the system level. And then I guess you would have the third for community servers. So with community servers coming soon, this is really going to help us across the board, not only with the Zerg situation, but again with these people using mouse and keyboard adapters. Third-party devices, mouse and keyboard adapters, Zen, Cronos, all that stuff. All right, onward. With the tools they need to fight against this unfair practice. We also want to reduce the number of false reports we do receive. Excuse me. We also need your help to achieve this. Please note that hacks like auto-aim, invincibility cheats, see-through walls, and infinite ammo are not possible in Rust Console Edition because consoles do not allow users to modify local game files. Again, it's different from PC in that regard. PC has like real hacks. Not to say that these aren't like cheating and this isn't unfair. It is, but that's what they're trying to delineate between. However, some scenarios can create a misleading appearance, such as when a player's high ping causes shots to appear to hit when they do not due to server lag. We kindly ask you to raise awareness about this issue, and also false reports only create more noise and make it harder for us to take action against the actual case of third-party device usage. By the way, if you find this, there is a way to report this in-game. You can highlight them. If you've got some of that information too, you can also pass it along through the Discord, I believe. But again, you can do this now in the short term, but it looks like we got something coming very, very soon. Not only with these community servers, but check this out. You ready? Remember when I said a while ago, I was like, hey, Microsoft and Sony are pretty much sick of all this stuff, and other games are trying to reduce this too. And that was another like argument point. Again, you'll probably see it under this video where they're like, hey, the mousetrap thing for Rainbow Six didn't work. I'm like, actually it does. It actually increases the input lag on people that have been doing it and increases it over time. So people that maybe think they're getting away with it, they're probably not. Also with Fortnite, Call of Duty, all of those games are also dialing in. But remember when I said that also the system providers like Sony and Microsoft are also very sick of it, and when they come in on it, it's going to give you guys the squeeze? Well, it's already happening. This is the fantastic news. You ready? And this article kind of gives it like a maybe, but I assure you this is happening. And thank you again to Tenchu from our community. He passed this article along. It says Microsoft starts, and by the way, this is from The Verge. It says Microsoft starts blocking unauthorized Xbox controllers and access. It says the third-party Xbox controller ban might, that's a will, affect unofficial adapters like cheat devices like Cronos. Third-party Xbox controllers that are part of the Design for Xbox Hardware Partner Program are unaffected, but any that haven't been officially authorized run the risk of generating this error and being blocked for use. It says this might, but it will, block third-party cheat devices like Zim and Cronos. And I guess there's another one called Reese now. For working on the Xbox. These adapters are commonly used to PC to spoof controller inputs, so mouse and keyboard users get the benefits of aim assist. And oh, that's dirty. They use it the other way around. Use the benefits of aim assist and reduce recoil from controller mixed with the benefits of movement from mouse and keyboard. Activision, Bungie, Ubisoft have been trying to block these hardware spoofing devices with restriction bans on Call of Duty, Destiny 2, and Rainbow Six Siege. What we were talking about earlier. But check this out. And again, there's always this argument, and I'm sure it's in the comments down below. They're like, well, Zim or whatever does this, and the other one does that. Apparently, there's macroing, I think, on Zen, and maybe not Zim, or it's the other way around. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter. They're all considered spoofing devices, our mouse and keyboard adapters, regardless of what they do. They're all considered cheating, and this is a diagram to help you see how all of this is achieved. They basically make it look like a controller, and they circumvent it with a mouse and keyboard interjecting in between. So it's kind of a man in the middle, but it is a spoofing device. Here's the thing. Like you saw Microsoft says they're going to start banning this. Well, guess what? It's already happening. It says the connected accessory is not authorized. Xbox is not messing around. They're starting to already give people this message now, and they're going to officially block it. Either it's going to be 12/11, so December 11th, or it's going to be November 12th. I have no idea which one's which, but isn't that fantastic? So all the people that are like, you can't detect it. Yes, you can. And I've been saying it the whole time. I know it's going to be a big sweep because I know it's going to affect some other things, some more cheaper alternatives to controllers. But I mean, think about it. We've been living with this cheating for so long. This is actually a big, big win for all of us. Whether you're playing Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, or especially Rust. I mean, how many of these scrubs have been using this, right? It seems like everybody's doing this. So the fact that they are not messing around is fantastic. And if you're like, oh, I'll just sign into another account, I'll be all good. Well, guess what? This isn't the first time Microsoft has had to deal with this type of scummy gameplay, whether it be input, spoofing devices, hacking, cheating, exploits. They take it extremely serious. And here's the proof. Xbox device suspensions and bans. So yes, ban evasions. We're serious about keeping the Xbox network a fun and safe, enjoyable environment for everyone. This means that sometimes we step in when we detect severe violations of the Microsoft Service Agreement and community standards. While most enforcement actions happen at the account level, Xbox will temporarily suspend or permanently ban the console or other devices where repeated and egregious violations have occurred. Note that the customer support can assist with suspensions or enforcement actions. If you need assistance with this active enforcement action, it may qualify for a case review process. To learn more, see yada yada yada. So yeah, Microsoft is not messing around. And here's the thing. I haven't heard anything officially from Sony yet, but I know they're equally as annoyed by this. And I have a feeling they're right behind this, if not just going to drop it with no warning, which is going to be fantastic. Sony already keeps a pretty tight ecosystem, which is great. That's one of the reasons why console gaming has been so fantastic over the years, is because we don't have to deal with the hacking and the cheating. And this has been a huge thing that's really been affecting all of us, especially in a big open world survival game like Rust. Like, because you literally have to live next to these fools. Was that an airdrop? You literally have to live next to these fools, right? And it's so annoying. Again, not as bad as PC hacking, but still, this is still cheating, right? So the fact that these people have been beaming us in their large groups, it's so nice to finally see this. I know there's a side effect of this kind of eking out some of the other support devices, but honestly, I'll take that trade-off, right? But here's the other thing, too. Since Sony hasn't officially announced when they're going to actually start any of these, not system bans, but device bans, fingers crossed, we'll let you guys know ASAP. But here's the deal. If you're on Xbox, obviously we have crossplay servers. So I would say around November, if this is November or December, because I don't know how they have their date format here. Here's the deal. I think what you can do, if you're really sick of this, which is most people, because, I mean, all of us have been playing legit the whole time. So here's what I would say to do. If you're on Xbox and it's like November, just start playing on Xbox only servers if this becomes a problem. You've heard me say, hey, jump servers anyways to give yourself a new experience. This might be a great time to do it. Also, we have the custom servers coming through. But remember, these bans can also go at the system level, as we're showing here, device level, and the game level. So yeah, Double Eleven's not messing around either. They're going to start kicking you. They've already started doing that. They'll start suspending you off the game itself, which means you can sign in and play other games, but you'll be booted off of this. And they also know if you're evading as well. They've said that outright. And I know they're going to be implementing more of this stuff. We've seen more of it. We've seen proof of this. But then also the systems are not messing around. They're detecting this device outright. And Xbox is not messing around. And they have completely put their foot down. And I think it's going to be a fantastic experience. And we also have community servers on top of this to help with this problem too. So I think this is going to be a nice sweep and then a nice cleanup with the community servers. So if you'd like to know more and you're very excited about this, community servers coming out, I do have a video, it should already be up on the end screen, called Custom Server Update. And this should be happening for us soon, and also a playtest. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the next video / live stream. Love you. Bye.